Welcome, people! Today we'll be reading from the good book of Mezco, Chapter 1, Verse 12, Collective. Oh, I'm going to hell. But in the last video, I got a lot of comments from people wanting to see the catalog book that I got in my goodie bag at Toy Fair from Mezco. That's the same bag I got the Toy Fair exclusive Ascending Knight Batman in. If you didn't check out that review, go check that out. Best Batman ever. And while the catalog has a bunch of stuff like Living Dead dolls and other assorted Mezco goodness, we're just going to be looking at the 1/12 collective stuff because that's all I know about. This other stuff, I have no clue. And hell, I'm not a super hardcore collector of 1/12 either. There's a lot of stuff I like, some I don't. What the hell is this thing? And also just a warning, the still images in this video and what will be on the front page of the Fwoosh tomorrow, I couldn't get good pictures of the pages, so I put them on the scanner. And honestly, I haven't used a scanner since back in the dark ages. Before smartphones, affordable digital cameras. You remember back in the listserv days where if you wanted to share your custom or action figure, you'd throw that thing on a scanner, scan it up, post it online. Yeah. But getting into the book, it's nicely painted. You can see everything. The type is really legible. On the back you have all of Mezco's social outlets. The only articulation I've been able to find, though, is in the spine. Right here, you can open it up. I'm just kidding, calm down. On the first page we have Cyclops. This was revealed at Toy Fair. Nice pretty promotional picture, him shooting a blast up in the air. And then on the other page you see that we get an alternate head with the screaming face. Not usually my cup of tea, but for Cyclops, with the blast effect, I think I like it. Then you see this explosive visor blast effect, the old plain Jane visor blast effect, several sets of hands, an interchangeable visor with a smoke effect, or, you know, the power kind of leaking out. That's worth it to me right there. That's the cool little stuff that we should get with most Cyclops figures. Now, Cyclops is looking pretty good. They kind of broke up the plainness of the blue with this little tech design here, but it wasn't until I was sent this picture on Twitter that I thought, that's what it was missing, and that would be the yellow trunks. It just breaks up the blue. In my brain, if they're going after that old Jim Lee look, it needs the trunks. On the next page, we get Cable, and of course, he's looking like a complete badass. I like how the gun kind of emanates the green light. They simulated it with a paint effect. It's not perfect, but it looks good. And then for the accessories, they're listing a handgun, a knife, the plasma cannon, again with that paint effect. Got a removable cartridge on that, and then an alternate head where he's just kind of more pissed off. Got a grenade launcher. I can only guess that the grenades come out like we've seen with other weapons in the Mezco line. And then several sets of alternate hands. I am not skipping this one. Next page is Brown Wolverine, already out. Old Man Logan, already up for solicitation, and nothing has really changed since that. I'm still on the fence with this one for whatever reason. And then we get to Blade, another Toy Fair reveal. I like the look of it. It kind of mixes the comic and the movie looks. It's that Mezco twist on it. And then Blade comes with several interchangeable hands, 2 boomerang blades and 3 stakes, an alternate head with the open mouth fangs showing, and then 2 pairs of sunglasses. I don't know if there's a difference between the sunglasses or they just gave you one for each head. Because if any of you have carpet, you know how these things go. You have the sword with the removable sheath, the shotgun, the submachine gun with the clips, and then Blade looking all awesome. Next page is Iron Man, has already been solicited, looking like he's shooting water drops and such. Doctor Strange also been solicited, comes with the greatest accessory I've ever seen with the Doctor Strange. I love the astral projection. Spider-Man already released. I did not get this one because I don't know. I've got a shitload of Spider-Mans. Black Panther was one of the last ones to be solicited, so we've seen the pretty pictures of this. Nothing has changed from it to the catalog. And I keep saying that because there are slight changes here and there. Nothing major, but you know how it goes. Next page, Spider-Man Homecoming. This has also already been solicited. And then I think this was revealed at Toy Fair. Or we've seen, or it was hinted at. I don't know. But it's the homemade suit from Spider-Man Homecoming. Very, very nice unmasked Peter Parker head. You have the web lines. You have the alternate hands. This format really, really works for this costume. Thor Ragnarok, already been solicited. Ragnarok Hulk has already been solicited also. I can't wait for this thing just to see how he stacks up against the rest. Then we get to Netflix Punisher. Oh my god. I'm loving the look of this thing. Everything works on him. Plus, they already had a kick-ass Punisher comic style in this line. It was just a no-brainer that they were going to go for the Netflix one. He comes with a revolver, handgun with 2 removable clips, knife in a sheath. Comes with a minigun. It looks like that ammo belt feeds through, or at least, is removable. 8 interchangeable hands, and then an alternate head that it looks like he's been beat on a little bit. Would have liked one where he was beat on a lot, just because that's how I think of him when I think of that show. Netflix Daredevil, I think I've seen this in person before. Maybe San Diego, but maybe I'm thinking wrong. I don't know. I can't remember what I ate yesterday. But he comes with a set of separate billy clubs, an alternate head that seems to be just the mouth a little bit open. Daredevil being who it is, I would have liked to seen some blood pouring out or cuts, something. And then the alternate hands and stand. And then here's my biggie. As plain as it seems like it would be, everyone, oh, he didn't even get into costume till the end of season 1. But you kind of grew to love that costume in season 1. And it translates to this figure perfectly. Now he comes with a leg holster that holds his 2 wooden batons. He comes with an alternate head that looks kind of like blood coming out of the mouth and out from under the mask. Got 6 interchangeable hands and the stand, but the thing here is it's a Mezco exclusive, so it may be a little bit harder to get than the rest. But I'll be right there in line with you, fighting to get mine. Next page is Ascending Knight Batman, already been solicited. I reviewed the exclusive version earlier this week, so go and check that out. This is just in gray instead of the black, and then it has the gold belt instead of the black on the exclusive. But one thing I did notice that changed from the original solicitation to this catalog and that exclusive is it comes with 10 batarangs instead of 6. So that's cool. I'm not going to grab about extra stuff. Next is the Sovereign Knight Batman. I can't remember, was this a tease right before Toy Fair and then they revealed it there? So we're still waiting on the solicitation of this, but I like how they've shown the evolution of Batman. This is their, top of his game Batman. And I'm liking this too. The tech detail on the costume breaks it up. It kind of looks like a buffer body, so he's, trained even further than what he was in the first one. And with that, we get the grappling gun with 2 hooks. We get the 4 batarangs and 1 large batarang. We get 2 alternate heads, and the ears look like the Ascending Knight, where it's longer, kind of that first appearance look. We get that on the main figure, and then we get a version of that that's busted, like he's been punched in the face or something. And then we get another version with the shorter ears, kind of showing that evolution, where he thinks, whoa, I need to dial that shit back a little bit. Comes with 9 interchangeable hands. One of them looks like it comes with a kryptonite knuckle duster. And then a bat drone and a sonic gun, which are kind of cool, but it's kind of getting away from that, realistic take from Ascending Knight, who comes with a bat brick, whatever the hell that is. I'm not a huge fan of Batman Beyond, but I like the look of it. I like the red contrast against mostly black. And he comes with the batarang, the booster flames that go in the feet, for forward propulsion. An alternate head that looks like he's kind of smiling, or maybe it's an angry look, gritting. And then he comes with his wings and interchangeable hands. After getting Ascending Knight, I became really interested in this one. They've shown it before, but at Toy Fair we saw some of the accessories and extras it comes with. The submachine gun with a removable clip, the 2 knives with belt sheaths, the bomb bear. That's what sells it off for me. I don't know if that's sad or not, but yeah, that really gets me going. And then 7 interchangeable hands. I'm not sure if this is comic accurate or something, but I like the kind of younger look, early career. Like I said, this will go with my Ascending Knight. But then there's the Deluxe Joker. This has already been solicited. No change whatsoever here. It's the same pictures we've seen, except the muzzle blast here. That's not pictured in the original solicitation. Catwoman was revealed, but hasn't went up for solicitation since then. You get the goggles, you get the backpack, you get the come over and see me sometime alternate heads. Deathstroke, already been released. I'm regretting passing on him. Green Lantern. The suit kind of reminds me of the movie look, which could be a good thing or a bad thing, but it breaks up what could be kind of a generic suit. And I'm not calling the comic versions generic. I'm just saying, here we are, it's Mezco. They're going to twist it up a little bit. And I'm liking what I'm seeing, especially for Jon Stewart. Now he comes with the lantern, he comes with the energy ball and blast ring effects, which is essentially a blast coming out of a fist, an extra hand up here that's not listed down here. We get the shaved head version of Jon Stewart as an alternate head. Get several sets of hands, and again we have that energy leaking out of the ring effect that I like so much on Cyclops. We get it here again. That's a huge selling point for me for whatever reason. If you're a vanilla poser on the shelf, this is some way to show a little bit of action there. That's kick ass. Then we get a shield ring effect. I'm not quite sure what that is. Is it a shield, a blob, something? But the star ring effect is awesome. You can see it in the promotional shot over here. It's three-dimensional, so it's going to shine every direction. It's not just a flat piece. That looks good. Next page is Superman, already been released. Darkseid, we've been seeing him for a while, and we kind of knew what he was coming with, but it's cool to see a promotional shot of some kind. The alternate face plates, the Omega beams, the mother box, the alternate hands. This is just one thick, badass figure. Justice League Batman tactical suit, already been solicited. Aquaman, already up for sale. Flash, I haven't seen Justice League yet, but this figure looks dynamic. It looks pretty accurate. It all blends together, the cloth and the armor pieces. Now he comes with 5 Speed Force lightning effects, several sets of hands, and then an alternate head, which is essentially just kind of open mouth and looking to the side. Not too exciting, but I've noticed this with all the companies. They don't know what to do for alternate parts. Wonder Woman, already been solicited. Nightmare Batman, already been released. Harley Quinn, again, already been released. Michael Myers has already been solicited. Jason Voorhees, gonna continue that horror theme. This will go with the Michael Myers for all you horror fans. I'm not huge on horror. In fact, I don't think I've seen a Friday the 13th all the way through, so I'll probably skip this, but still, a cool looking figure. It comes with an axe, a cleaver, and machete, and of course, all 3 of those are blood covered, caked on, dried on. Comes with an alternate head and mask. Comes with a pitchfork, again, blood on the end, and the spear gun, again, blood, surprise. And then 6 interchangeable hands. The Flyboy zombie again, along with the plaid shirt zombie. There's none of the extra parts or anything shown yet. Clockwork Orange Alex, already up for sale. Ash, again, up for sale. And I think this is where I first started noticing that even with the live action movie type figures, I think Mezco's kind of going with their own style, at least in the likenesses. I think they could nail the likeness. I don't know if they want to, though. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just the way I kind of see it. And then, of course, I turned to John Wick, and it looks pretty damn close to Keanu Reeves. But maybe he has one of those faces where they did the hair, they did the beard. It could be anyone's face under there, and it looks pretty close. He comes with an assault rifle and shotgun. He comes with 2 pistols, and then interchangeable hands and a muzzle blast. A lot of people ask about the pencil. I don't think that's going to happen. And then the next page is Ghostbusters, which were actually solicited today. So not much to talk about here. They come as a set. Again, you can tell who each individual Ghostbuster is, but the likeness isn't perfect. Even though it's not listed in here, the solicitation from today says the proton packs light up. It's a cool set. I think they're kind of talking me into it. I'll have to see. And then we turn the page to what is probably my most wanted 1/12 collective figure ever. And I don't know why. I'm not a huge Popeye fan, but this is one horrifying cartoon brought into the real world kind of figure that I don't know. I cannot pass it up. I can't stop looking at it. But he's listed as coming with a compass, an open can of spinach, which it looks like he squeezed and the top popped off. He comes with 2 pipes, one with smoke puffs coming out of it, one without, and then a spyglass. And then an alternate head that's kind of, well, I don't know. Is it a little bit meaner? It doesn't seem super different. Maybe his mouth is open on the other side. I don't know. There's 5 interchangeable hands, and I love that the fingernail and fingers are dirty. Like Popeye's just been working on the boat all day long. Comes with a duffel bag, and then he comes with 2 alternate hats for a total of 3. I didn't realize this. Again, this is going to be one amazing figure. And then Diabolic, or Diabolique, I'm not sure. I have no clue who this character is. To me, it's just a dude in a rubber wetsuit. But he comes with throwing daggers, a sheath, power grip wall climbers, and then 5 interchangeable hands, and then a priceless jeweled egg and a diamond. I'm assuming he's some kind of cat burglar, thief of some kind. I meant to do this right after Toy Fair, but you know how time gets. Like I said, tomorrow, all these pictures will go up on the Fwoosh front page along with this video. So refer to that if you want a closer look. But if you enjoyed this Mezco story time with old Uncle Robo, comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the Fwoosh. Also in the package was this Mezco fidget spinner. My first one ever. I've never had one. You remember fidget spinners? Monday it was, what the hell's a fidget spinner? By Wednesday it was like, look at all the cool tricks I can do, man. And then by Friday of that same week it was, you know, fidget spinner. Who plays with those? And yeah, I still have that phone.